Somebody freaking help me before I jump off a cliff here. Welcome to my downtime. Hope you're all having a great day. This is Jen coming at you with a response to a video that I just saw. No, I am not going to attach a video response to this video. However, I will leave the link in the description. Oh yeah, I certainly will. Mug of the day. Ding. Oh yeah. Anyway, I wanted to get into this because I cannot believe this stuff still goes on. Okay, what I'm about to rant on in response with is based on this video. I had not gone all over the interwebs to look up more information on this story because I really don't give half a crap, to be honest. The only thing that I give half a crap about are the kids, okay? And the thing that gets me is the woman in this video literally says somebody has to be held accountable. Who is going to pay for this? And the funny thing is that as soon as she says that, as soon as she says who is going to pay for this, what was my number one automatic thought? You! You are going to pay for this. Yes. Granted, it is every woman's God and goddess-given right to be allowed to give birth. I mean, there are so many women out there that have fertility issues, may not be able to give birth. There are some women out there like myself that choose not to give birth because of women like these. And it really messes me up hardcore, and it hurts. It hurts. It really hurts my soul to see something like this, because we're talking about 15 children who are going broke, going hungry, because this woman cannot take care of them. Do not live outside of your means. I think a part of that should actually state or stipulate under that statement, do not give birth to more kids than you can feed. I don't know how long this issue has been going on. I gotta say, it's been very popular in the 90s. You know, a lot of women have had issues with practicing safe sex, so they would have more babies than they are able to account for. And they would also contract STDs as a result, which is why it had been, pushed as a program in public schools to teach young women about safe sex. And I think that, those programs are useful, and I think that they are only useful when you also emphasize the fact that you need to be held accountable for all the kids that you give birth to. If you cannot take care of all of those kids, do not give birth to them. Do not say on public television, on the news, that somebody has to be held accountable. Who is going to pay for this? You should pay for this. You are the one who gave birth to those children. Granted, whoever this man is in her life that fathers 10 of her children could help. I don't know if he is helping or not helping, but according to what she says on this video, on blast, in the description, she's basically saying nobody's paying her way. She has to ask neighbors for food, diapers, this, that, the other, money, whatever they can possibly give. You know what? Big ups don't go to her. Big ups go to those neighbors, because they're actually donating their time and their resources to that family. And you know what? It's sad to see it, and the reason why it hurts my soul is because those 15 innocent children could possibly be taken away from that mother, which automatically makes them into, cogs in the system. They're basically slipping through the cracks. They're not going to be brought up right. Who knows what their values are going to be? Who knows if they're going to have a moral compass, if they're going to know what between what's right and wrong. Who knows how these children are going to end up being like? Who knows what they're going to end up being like? And that's what bothers me the most. It's not the fact that these children don't have anybody to account for them that bothers me, even though that does piss me off. It does tick me off. But what really hurts my soul is that they don't have somebody to raise them. That upsets me. Now, I don't know how much more popular this is going to become, even though this has nothing to do with the video and my rant. But there's this trend, going on, or as people put it, where there are a lot of white women raising other people's children. Now, it's normally happening, unfortunately, within the black community, and that's very hurtful. It's hurtful to the children because they're not being raised by their biological parents, and it's also hurtful to everybody else because somebody has to account for somebody else's inability to account for their actions. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to go on a rant about welfare checks and the fact that, they should, cut down on the distribution, because doing that would actually hurt these children. That would actually negatively affect these children. These children didn't ask to be born. But those welfare checks should actually come in the form of, like, products, diapers, food, all the stuff that her neighbors are actually donating to her and her family. Those benefits should come in the form of things that those children can actually use. School supplies, clothing. Maybe our mistake is distributing welfare checks, because there are also mothers out there that abuse those welfare checks. They abuse that money. Instead of putting that money toward their children, they're putting that money toward nights out on the town, girls' nights out. Whatever, getting their hair and their nails done, whatever they do with it, they don't always give it to their children, which kind of makes them deadbeat moms. And it's really sad to say, but mothers do that. I mean, it's unfortunate. I think, if anything, it's not really so much the fact that we should cut back welfare benefits. I think we should rethink how we distribute those welfare benefits. Again, thank you for watching. This has been Downtime with Jen. I will see you on the next one. Take care.